Hello and welcome to my channel. I've probably tested more than 100 different OTC ED pills since I started blogging in the erectile dysfunction niche 14 years ago, and I can simply tell you confidently that the vast majority of them simply do not work. Fortunately, some of them do. We're going to discuss these in a moment, but first I'm going to tell you what not to spend your money on. Because I've had my wallet hijacked many times on useless products, and I'm going to help you avoid my mistakes. OTC ED pills, my first mistake. If a product has a name like Black Panther Stud Formula, Wild Midnight Screaming Beast, or anything similar, avoid it at all costs. Why? Because it's going to contain a totally random kitchen sink formula with up to a dozen different herbs and chemicals that will make you feel like you've had 35 cups of coffee on an empty stomach. The high doses of yohimbe bark, kola nut extract, and other similar ingredients will make sure of that. And even worse, this mad formula thrown together by God knows who will very likely contain herbs that actually cause erectile dysfunction. Yep, you heard me right. For example, a very common ingredient in these formulas is saw palmetto, an herb that will pummel you sexually if you take it chronically, especially when combined with the outrageous amounts of yohimbe bark these formulas often contain. If you've ever overdosed on this gem, you're probably smiling right now, or screaming inside your head at the memory of wasting $30 on a bad trip you'll never forget. OTC ED pills, my second mistake. Mistake number 2 was wasting my time and money on cheap imported herbs purchased online. I'll admit some of these products did deliver the goods, but it wasn't until I started using high-quality extracts that I discovered what a top-shelf herb can really do to an erection. I also learned that taking anything that has not been tested for heavy metals is a really, really bad idea. A heavy metal hair analysis during this phase showing high levels of lead and mercury was solid proof of that. OTC ED pills, my third mistake. Failure to cycle these OTC ED pills was my final mistake. Because when you take an herb chronically, it's eventually going to stop working as your body adjusts to it. I learned this after dosing many times with a new herb that jacked up my libido and my erections, only to fall flat after a few doses. But if I took the same herb and put it on the shelf for a week before dosing again, the libido and the erections came on like clockwork. So there you have it. If you're serious about avoiding drugs, prescription medications, and negative side effects in order to get your boner going again, avoid making the same mistakes that I did, and focus on the following herbs that actually do work: pine pollen, tonkat ali, cistanche extract, goatweed, and shilajit. If you'd like to learn how to cycle these herbs so you don't develop a tolerance to them, I've pasted a link to my cycling protocol in the description box below. Well, that's all for now. For more information on boosting erections naturally, download my free ebook by clicking the link in the description. I will be back soon with another video with more tips on maximizing erectile function without the use of drugs or artificial hormones. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when the next video is uploaded. Until then, goodbye and peace.